And personally, I put 3 linens on it. For the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Put 3 linens on it. These linens are what we call burial shrouds. They represent his burial cloths. The table represents the cross. Usually our table is in wood, but tables nowadays are in plastic. In ancient time, they were in stone. They could be in stone. So you might see a stone altar, amen? But traditionally, the wood represents the cross, amen? So we put that one tablecloth on. You got another tablecloth over there? Evangelist, see that one? Probably in the bag, in that Walmart bag or something like that. Yeah, one of those. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we've already we've tinted the table. Now notice I haven't put the elements on yet, but we've tinted the table. Since I like to put another one, I like to put one and I'll tint another one on here. Amen? And I'll go up as we help me with this. We'll go up, billow it. We just go up and it comes down on the table. Amen? It comes down on the table. The reason that I like this one is because, let's see if it gives it that thing. I like to layer. I like the layered look. Let me see if you get. You see that? The layered look. When I do it, I go all around the table. That's why I try to get that before everybody starts coming in. I go all around the table. I'm making sure all the pleats go just the right way. Not one. If this was turned in like that one, I turn this one in. You know how you do. Amen? And you're doing it, and at the same time you're doing it, you're praying. And now this is layered. Now I can put the elements on here. Now I'll start putting the elements. Give me this tray. Okay. We can put the tray on. Amen. And here is our bread plate, and the elements are there. Okay, pretend the elements are there. And we have the elements. We usually set that up when we come. We have all this set up for you. But we have this is on the table now. The elements are on the table. The bread and the wine, that's all we put on the table. Unless your pastor wants something else. I take a third tablecloth and I put another cloth over that. Again, what's best for your church? If you like the layered look, some missionaries, even the ones in my own church, they put one cloth on it, bam, dum, bam. That's it for them. But it has to be, for me, it's here. And I like the table beautiful. Amen?
Amen.
But if somebody else going to do it the way you think you do it, don't sweat that. Donna, not with this. We ain't going to, And then we put our final cloth over here. So you would have the table, it would look just like this. Look just like this. If it's set up right, this should look like a body underneath. It should look like a body. So the wine would be here and the bread would be here. And we kind of spread it out a little bit so that you see it. Amen? All right. Again, this is the very simple table. There are other things that could go on this table. It's up to you of what you want. If you want, I've seen some churches, as in Dr. Harden, they do have the candles. So when you go there, they have the candles. It's beautiful. And after all, God's house should be beautiful. Everything about God's house should be beautiful. The table should be beautiful. Amen? And the candlestick, we put it on a separate table and the cross. This is a separate table right here. You can put it on this table. Or the basin you can put here. Amen? We have our basin on a separate table because we don't use the candlestick or the candlelight. Okay? The candlelight represents the light of Christ. So that's very representative. Amen? We could put the candlestick on this table. We could put the Bible on this table. Amen? We can
Amen.
put the cross on this table. Whatever it is that you want that would glorify God. Amen? But on this table, we usually leave just a simple bread and wine the way Christ gave it to us. Simple. Amen?
Amen.
But over the years, when you take church history, when you come to Long Beach Bible, you will know we have a class called Church History. And you learn why we do the things we do. Okay? Why we have some churches have the pomp and the circumstance in it. All the ornate stuff and everything like that, that's fine. Amen? But it must glorify God. I don't allow people to touch this table when you're speaking. I see people come up and they put their purse right down on the communion table. They don't know. So you have to teach. That's the other thing that the deaconess does. She teaches about the ordinances. How will the women know how to prepare for feet washing if you don't tell them? Because you're over that. How will they know how to prepare for baptism if you don't tell them? Tell them how to dress. So when they come up out of that water, they won't be translucent and you can see everything. Amen? Amen. Deaconess, your job is to teach. Amen? Amen. Amen. So we have this. We can put things on a separate table, the cross, the Bible, whatever else you want to put it on a separate table to the side. Amen? All right, so let's take a look at the table. Amen? One of the